What up, YouTube? And what up, Michigan Wolverine family? It hasn't been 24 hours, and Jim Harbaugh made another impressive hire. Yesterday, Jim Harbaugh made an impressive hire by hiring our offensive coordinator in Josh Gaddis. This guy was a former offensive coordinator for Nick Saban in the Alabama Crimson Tide. And Jim Harbaugh brought him to Ann Arbor to be the next OC. He's going to bring such an explosiveness to our offense. He's going to work with our wide receivers. He's going to cause them to become even better than what they were and what they are now. It haven't been 24 hours, and Jim Harbaugh made another impressive hire, this time on the defensive side of the ball. Jim Harbaugh went and grabbed 3-year co-defensive coordinator in Anthony Campanile. Anthony Campanile. He was at Boston College for 3 years as the co-defensive coordinator. I read his stats. He's 36 years of age with 9 years coaching experience. His first coaching job was at his alma mater at Rutgers. He coached for 4 years as part of the defensive staff. I believe he coached the safeties and coached the secondary, and he coached the Viper position. And then he coached for 3 years as the co-defensive coordinator at Boston College. So far, I read his profile, I read his accomplishments, and what he has achieved while he was at Boston College. And in his second year of him being the co-defensive coordinator, he won the co-defensive coordinator Coach of the Year award. Everywhere that man went, he achieved success. And it seemed like the new recruits, the new commitments, when they heard about the news of his hiring, they was very excited. They was very excited about the hire. Even most Michigan fans were very excited about this hire. I'm loving what Jim Harbaugh is doing. He's hiring youth into our program. That's the only way we're going to evolve, is to bring in some new fresh blood with some new ideas, some new concepts to instill in this team so they can stay relevant, so they can compete against the likes of Alabama, Clemson, Ohio State, or Oklahoma, or Oregon, or any team that has a high-scoring offense and a defense to match. Well, I can't say Oklahoma got a defense, but I'm sure they're working on theirs, but I'm not talking about Oklahoma. But I'm just saying that you got to have a well-balanced team in order for you to win championships. And Harbaugh sees that we need youth. And he went yesterday and hired a 34-year-old to be the offensive coordinator. And then today he hired a 36-year-old coach to coach the defense as far as the Viper position, and I believe the safety position. And I'm sure he's going to coach. He might end up coaching the linebacker position too. So he might end up working with Chris Partridge when it comes to the secondary. I'm not sure. But I am so happy that Harbaugh went outside the box for a change and got somebody young, somebody innovative, somebody that can put some creativity into our defense and offense. Right now, I am excited as far as what Jim Harbaugh is doing, the moves he's making. So far, I'm pretty happy about the people that he's hiring to replace the ones that decided they want to depart and go somewhere else, like Greg Madison and like Al Washington. They want to go to the enemy, but that's their business. But I like what Harbaugh is doing as far as his hires. Now, there's one more hire. There's one more vacant spot that needs to be filled. And that's the defensive line coach. So now, we're going to figure out what Jim Harbaugh is going to do now. Who's going to fill that spot? I'm excited to see what Jim Harbaugh is going to do next. I have no complaints, folks. As far as the hiring, as far as who he chooses to hire, right now, it seems like people liking what he's doing. Of course, you got a few skeptics out there. Of course, you got a few people that's going to be negative. No matter what he does, you always going to have some negative people. But most of the comments that I read, it's been good. It's been all positive. They liking what Jim Harbaugh is doing with the hiring of the new offensive coordinator and with the new coach that they just hired from Boston College and brought him to Ann Arbor. So I would like to welcome Anthony Campanile to the Michigan Wolverine family, and to his family, I want to wish them a nice welcome to Ann Arbor and to become part of the Michigan Wolverine family. Welcome. I'm excited, y'all. Words can't describe how I'm feeling, man. That's what we needed. We needed a change, and Harbaugh sees it. And I'm just glad that Harbaugh is finally waking up, and he knows that, okay, in order for Michigan to be competitive, you got to have some young blood. You got to have some new ideas. You got to have some young guys that thinks outside the box of the norm to bring our team to where it needs to go. So I had to make this video, y'all. And I hope I didn't bore y'all to death with this video. But as a Michigan fan, I couldn't help it. I had to make a video. I had to express how I feel about the hiring of the new offensive coordinator and the new coach to coach the defense. He probably go coach the safety position and the Viper position. And right now, I'm happy. I'm happy with what I'm seeing right now. And I can't wait to see what Harbaugh gonna do next as far as filling up this last spot that's been left by, I believe, Al Washington. So we're gonna see what Harbaugh gonna do. Who he's gonna bring in to fill that spot to coach our linebackers. I mean the defensive line. My fault. To coach the defensive line. So thank you for watching this video, listen to this video. If you got any comments, submit them below. I will reach you. I will get back to you. And as always, hail to the victors, leaders in best. Go Blue. Have a wonderful day. Have a wonderful weekend. Peace.